sounds right.
Thanks, motherfuckers.
No, I'm just saying I don't know what it is. But it sounds right.
I am right.
Yeah. You don't know what it is.
That's right. You bounce off of me like a baby. That's probably it. Oh, you did. I remember the tests
That you sent over.
And when they go down, they bounce, yeah.
Sloth is definitely like wild.
Yeah.
No, actually, he's really smart. Actually, he's one of the smartest.
For real. How old is Sloth?
Let's see if this is gonna work here.
Yeah. The character's supposed to be like his early 60s. No.
Oh, Stacy is not the first one. Yes, that's fine. Alright, there we go. What up, Christopher Stromden? How you doing tonight, buddy? What's for dinner? I'm having steak, which is nice. I haven't had steak in a long time. Used to have it like once a week. I've really impoverished myself for this whole art thing. I hope you guys know that, which is true. But I think it's a good investment. Over time, I'll make more money than I did at my last job. Chicken and rice. Oh yeah. See, that's a good poor man's meal right there. Chicken and rice, but it's also one of the most delicious meals. Chicken, come on, man. Chicken is just like the ultimate. Like, it's the cheapest meat, but it's also one of the best. And chicken and rice. Like, have you ever had the chicken and rice dish thing that you get at Costco? I don't know how to describe it. It's like a chicken and rice casserole. I think it's got like peas in it. I'm in poverty over your art as well. See, we're all losing money over this whole affair, but that's okay because we're getting art out of it, right? So that's hilarious. But yeah, those chicken and rice. I don't even know what the hell you'd call it, but it is. You call it good, is what you call it. So yeah, that logo's looking good though, huh? I used my this template here. Look how crude this template is. I printed it out to the size I wanted, and then I punched holes in it, and then I lined it up, and then just kind of connect the dots after that, right? So, but I think it looks really good. Let me sharpen it up here. Chris says yes. Yes.
Yeah, that's fine.
No, what it does is it puts you in kind of have to bring yourself forward to
I should have been a better son.
You keep working and working and working. No matter what, you never really get any better. Yeah, you feel it. And God did it so easily.
He made the heavens and the earth.
On the 8th day, and on the spaghetti day, God did all that. That's when they say that. The Christian people say that. Well, there's not time for stuff. Oh, right.
Oh, about retarded.
You guys are still hot. I'm not. Yeah, I'm hot. Yeah, I guess we drove over the border in Massachusetts where they have. We got some fucking. We got some loud pack over there. Adam was crying.
I could drive.
Adam was crying because he was thinking about 300.
I told you guys about the guy when I was in college. That we could just post.
And he was gay, right?
Yeah, my friend.
Did he make like pledges dressed all as funny dude laughing with gay people?
I just think it's a funny poster to have in your room.
But to you, that's funny.
No, he was like, that's fine.
What up, Jason? I've never even met Todd. Isn't that fucked up? So many schmucks have met Todd, and I've never got to meet him. And guess what, dude? You know what I just learned yesterday was I was talking to someone who lived in the same town I did in Washington. Growing up, I lived in Puyallup, Washington, which is not close to the Canadian border. But I guess there was a comic shop there called Spider's Web Comics that closed up like right when I was like 10 years old. So I never really got to go there. There was another shop in Puyallup that I went to, but this comic shop was run by Todd McFarlane's like brother or brother-in-law or something, and Todd would show up there all the time. So how the fuck did I miss out on that, you know? And Clayton was from that town too, so that's how I met Clayton. So, but I'm sure I'll meet Todd one day. I'm sure. I want Todd to remark my Sponderman on the wall, and then once I get some critical acclaim, maybe I'll put something on my own Sponderman, just so that all three of us have some art on there. It would be cool. Because I feel like I'm entitled to meet him.
Right now, it appears that we're looking at Eric Clapton in the future.
Just kidding. I don't think anybody's entitled to anything in this world, is what I think. I think you're all lucky you're alive. And by lucky, I mean, I pity thee. I pity these thine life. Just kidding, that's a joke. Yeah, Christopher says that's crazed. Tell Crane to hook you up. Crane hooks me up all the time, bro. I don't even need to ask him. You know, just work hard and you'll get what you deserve. Show a little initiative, you know. When I think they know. I think Clayton and Black Flag know that I want to meet Todd. So next time they get that chance, they'll drop me a line. I hope. We'll see. If not, that's okay. I'm sure I'll meet him. Unless he dies, that would suck. I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure everybody's gonna be fine. We're all gonna be happy forever. None of us will ever be unhappy or die. I'm sure of it. We're all gonna die.
That's a way to become a lady without being trained. You know, rock star. Essentially, he's basically trained.
Even Tyler looks like a trained lady.
I know my pain is fit. I know because
Cliffy up in this piece. What up, Cliffy? How you doing, buddy?
they don't really have that many hits. I'm sorry to say that.
They're a pretty big band,
That was
a big following.
I know they have a big following and a big band. Good afternoon. 50 South Doctrine band. Oh, really? What's going on, Chip? When I wrote the album, Ixnay, on the album, I was thinking about the pig Latin Spanish. If you notice.
Yeah.
You listen to both of them, sounds like idiotic. Both of them just sound like the absolute ramblings of Mongol. Some Mongol race, and that's why I came up with the name Ixnay and Mongol. It's a mixture of
Oh man, I just posted the wrong video, I think, Austin. I was saying I didn't realize you went live. I'm sorry for continuing to talk about things we're discussing, Messenger. There's no way you get live. How's it going, brother? Good. Good. How you doing, buddy? I'm just getting to work on this thing. I've been busy a lot, actually, the last 3 days, and I just keep it's hard to even sleep because I'm trying to think about getting these things done. So, but, you know, duty calls around the house and family stuff, so. Plus trying to figure out shipping. Oh my gosh, guys, you don't even want to know how much time I spent today trying to figure out how to ship something from here to Israel, because I have the guy who actually got the Spawn. It's the one that inspired this. He or no, the original Spawn. Yeah, the one that inspired this. He lives in Israel, and it's like, fuck, is it expensive to ship down there? Finally got it figured out. Eating non-healthy food at the moment for a change. And Jonathan, you are in trouble. Just kidding. Cliff says, I'm good, bro. Just finished homeschooling the kiddo. Nice. Dude, I love that. I think everybody should homeschool their kids, but, you know, some people just don't get a chance. But during the pandemic, a lot of people are getting a chance, which is good. About to crush some Subway and watch you plus The Office like every night. I am on every night, and so is The Office, so I believe you. Which is cool with me. I love that show, man. I've seen that show so many times. I've seen that show a shit ton, which I'm sure you have as well. I think I've seen that whole series like twice.
No, I don't stop. That's James. Me, I'm a spot. Finger. I kiss a lot. I do a lot of. I love making out. I really love the whole play. Smothering myself in things. Being smothered. So penetration is not for me. That's where you lose me, slaves. Because I would get smothered by a fat couple titties. I'm on board with you, my friend, but you gotta also penetrate afterwards. What is it? Why don't you penetrate, James? Dry pussy juice and tuxedo. I don't take my shirt off when I'm talking. Why? You have body issues? Yeah. James Bond is the one that's coming. He's coming, yeah. I'm very. I'm good at code. Oh, okay. So you're basically a programmer. I'm a programmer, but I have a lot. Oh, wow. I mean, my thing is, I'm not
No Vitamix tonight unless I decide to blend these steak fries into a smoothie. Ooh, steak fries. Everybody loves some steak fries. That's good stuff. Might not be that good for you, but they are good. They do taste delish.
They used to keep that clock in the Queen's. Really? Yeah. When the Tower of London, I think, was a torture disorder, but really, as you know, Brits invented it. That's true. Really? Well, hold on a second. You perfected it. That's Greeks invented it, and eventually the things to do with buffalo. So the deity of the because back then, you wanted to sell education. It's the first like leather. It was like that one. What the tower in San Francisco? What the fuck was the point of the Inquisition? It was just like say God rules. Basically, no. They just took say God. The peninsula back from the Moors, and it was run by Arabs, the Muslims. Oh, so they don't have public support. So then they used the church to murder Muslims and Jews.
Ironically, my favorite episode of The Office is when Dwight gets a brain injury and Michael cooks his foot on the Foreman grill. Yeah, I do vaguely remember that. I don't know them all off the top of my head, though. I guess I have to rewatch the whole series again, but it is highly entertaining. Basically, every episode of that show is gold.
Church people do that too.
Which thing specifically?
Where they take the words and break apart and use fake etymology.
I don't remember that now. But I remember
What was the Eddie Griffin thing?
Yeah, that's what they call it etymology, because a Jewish man came through and decided what all the words gonna fucking be. Right.
That's why they call it television.
They call it etymology.
Because it's television.
Atomizing the language.
He is an
Trying to take it away from the original people. Guys from Jews. Guys from North Philly.
The black guys from North
The original Jews. The original Jews.
That's right.
It's always, I mean, Philly I get, but it's surprising to meet Boston black people. Yeah. That's always weird. Especially when they sound like, they sound like guys from, like, they sound like Lawrence Fishburne and Mr. Weird. That's him rolling up in that crime scene in the first part of the movie. Yeah, we got a fucking girl is dead down in
That sounds funny.
Yeah. Is that a good movie? No. But it's, I when I worked from home, I had like fucking DVDs that I would just like watch or whatever. Just to put in front of me. I had one day where I watched Mr. Weird like 4 times. Why? You know, well, because that's how I measured my shit. I was like, I got 3 more viewings of Mr. Weird.
Is it about kids getting raped?
It's about, well, yes. It's not that mystical. Yeah, I mean, it is. It's mysticality.
Mysticality.
The rapper.
Watch yourself.
Fire like
Suck my ass.
Yeah.
Don't tell your parents. I'm molesting you.
Keep it secret.
Watch your stage. Danger. I'm about to fuck your ass.
He also, didn't he rape his maid or something? Yeah.
Mystical.
I don't know. She was like, oh, Mr. Sheffield, no. No, I think
Love
he called her stealing.
Pure gold. Hell yeah. I love The Office, but I've never finished all the seasons due to very early on being sidetracked by the It Crowd, which is so dang funny. Game musical episode. Yeah, I've seen a couple episodes of the It Crowd. It's pretty good, actually. Yeah, the It Crowd is similar. Let's see, what would the It Crowd... The It Crowd, you know what it is, really, is Big Bang Theory. Very similar to the It Crowd. And Big Bang Theory, I think, ripped them off because the It Crowd is a very old show, and Big Bang Theory is obviously kind of inspired by it. But it is a good show because it's not as annoying as the Big Bang Theory. It's more like kind of indie humor rather than like mainstream kind of stuff. And also, I think it's European. Is it like is it a British show? But the girl's American, so it's got like an American character. Dude, I don't even... I've seen like 2 or 3 episodes actually, now that I think about it.
I wish we knew what he was, like, imagine he was like murder or something. Some wild.
Yeah.
Like, what was it for?
Yeah, it was a double homicide.
Yeah, no. He probably just robbed something, I would guess, but I'm just saying that.
This life that I chose.
Yeah, that's my favorite part. That really was the fucking world.
See, I can't watch The Big Bang Theory. It's a British TV show, but it's amazing. I promise if you like comedy, you will lose your mind. Single episode that didn't make me LOL in RL. I can't watch The Big Bang Theory. Yeah, I get that. See, that's why I said it really doesn't have quite that annoying quality of The Big Bang Theory, but it's similar in composition. No compared to The Big Bang Theory though, but it's kind of similar. It's only similar because it's like 2 nerds and a girl, you know what I mean? And it's like the girl is like, these nerds, and the nerds are like, what's a girl? Love the show. He might like it, is how I'd put it. Hate Big Bang Theory. Yeah, I'm not a Big Bang Theory guy either. But I would much rather watch the It Crowd. I would watch the It Crowd not 10 out of 10 times over watching the Big Bang Theory. So at least it's got that going for it.
Really? That's awesome. I was just guessing, which I'd never seen The Help, and I was laughing the other day, imagining that that's the first scene in the movie. movie, and it just opens with her shitting in cloud. So why did she shit? Serving into a bunch of wipers, and then you're supposed to be like, so who is this character? What's going on in her life?
She does it because of some racist stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, but Douglas, LOL. The funeral's amazing. See, I don't know. I've seen 3 episodes, I think, but they were good. They were entertaining. They actually held my attention, and I did laugh once in a while. I was like, ha ha ha.
I listen to like most of
Oh, ho, ho.
Why are you listening to YouTube? There's a lot of stuff, dude. It's hard to enjoy that.
Yeah, sometimes I like British stuff, sometimes I don't. It's kind of hit or miss for me.
Oh shit, I've never heard the second word. I've only heard it like 10 seconds ago.
To the victim.
Victim. This is Usher's way out. Yeah, wow.
What happened? Do we know anything from this game?
Convicted for like unlawful imprisonment and carrying a concealed weapon.
Jesus Christ.
Kidnapped anything. Yeah.
Give me the call, gone and take you to my basement.
Singing while doing crime.
For this life.
And I'll try to be stronger for this life I've chose.
This doesn't make any
It's
sense.
awesome. Makes it sound like he's gonna be better at crime.
Yeah. I wish you could either be like the fucking just absolutely dumb as shit or smart. There's middle territory, just like being a regular person.
I think that looks decent. Super decent. I'm gonna go over that skull. Skull's basically the last thing I need to go over, and then the splotchies will dry. And I think that actually looks really super good. Just kind of fill in the webs later on. Okay, time to move on to his main figure here. Let's see. If you've seen either the gay musical or the episode where Douglas shows up at the funeral, you know those are insanely funny. I have not. Did you try turning it off and on again? I watched British documentaries to fall asleep, particularly on serial killers, both here in the U.S. Or there in the UK. Yeah.
What I would like is, and this is a special request, I understand, but the Joe Scratch
Serial killers and all that shit, man. I don't like scary movies, you know. I don't like, I've never seen anyone die. I've never been near any hyper-violence. I got punched one time, and that's about by some kid who was trying to bully me. That's about the extent of any violence I've ever incurred. So, my dog died one time. My dog that when I was 1 year old, when I was almost 1 year old, my parents bought a dog, a boxer puppy that was my age. So I grew up with that dog, and then when I was like 13, she died. So that sucked.
sentenced to die by getting your dick sucked
My video broke, guys. Oh, it works again. There it goes.
Is it not enough?
Humans are scarier than any scary movie. Yeah, I believe you. That's why I said that when you said you're watching serial killer shows. But yeah, it's definitely true. I believe that. Believe that.
I'm
Oops, I almost ruined my whole logo there.
It's crazy when you all the way
Dipshit.
there. Do you feel something happening to each other?
What?
The team game here.
Yeah.
Damn, it looks fire.
Oh, yeah, you know what's over there.
I guess I didn't realize you were used to it. I thought you were just like.
I think anyone who's ever been in combat, MOS, the military has actively been part of an engagement, firefight. Scary movies immediately stop being scary unless you trigger your PTSD. Right, so
Oh, yeah.
it definitely affects those people a lot. And more often than not, probably, right? I mean, you'd know. You probably know a lot of vets. Did you ever take a poll and see how many of them can watch scary movies, or are they all okay with it, or half and half, or how is that?
That's how much I love Ridgewald. And they have carbon fiber shit.
It's the first. It's the.
They have. You don't have to listen. You don't need a bunch of fucking shit. I don't want to read.
Most of the vets that I've talked to are they're happy with their time. They would do it again, and they're not that PTSD. I like to talk to a lot of vets that I meet and ask them questions about their experience, just to see what I'm up against.
Baby Nazi.
Really?
Yes. You would even still do that? The company is on the record saying
Really? You still. You go back.
in fact, this baby they don't care for this.
No, you just love the cars.
We don't do business with
Well, it's assuming you have it. I need to stop assuming everyone has PTSD. MOS equals your job. Okay, honestly,
I don't think the way you're saying
I can't think of any vets talking about not being able to watch scary movies. However, in a group therapy, there are some Vietnam vets who can't watch things like Platoon or Apocalypse Now. Oh, okay. So it's got to really, it can't just be scary things, right? It's got to be something that reminds you of your time there, I guess. It's really different for everybody, huh? Let's see.
Okay, so anyway, everything's to go with the Ridgewald. The bus is finally to go. If you got a station, you're making your own journalism videos and rile up disabled, mentally ill gay people for throwing things at you. And calling it reporting. Calling it journalism. What the fuck is that guy? I mean, really.
I know. He hates Antifa.
Yeah, but it's all like, it's just him going to places where other antisocial people are. And being like, mind the way, don't touch me, I'm not touching you. Yeah. Which is not like, that's not even political. There's a lot of places I could go right now and be annoying. Get the shit kicked out of me. I can't be like, oh wow. Can you believe the situation at the Radio Shack?
Yeah, it's just annoying.
Yeah, if you go in there and shove a camera in people's face, eventually someone's gonna swing on it.
Right.
No, but he's making good points. And he's making good points while using the original
Yeah, he always has that on his person.
Oh, these are not Superstar Trek things. No, you know, little fucking. Oh yeah, they are. They are Superstar. I can tell by how shiny they are. I thought those go real well with the Ridgewald. They go great. The Ridgewald slides right in those. I have the Ridgewald. I have the fucking one with the phone. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. They also got a backpack too. We gotta get the backpack.
The backpack looks nice.
We gotta take a look because they got a bunch of other shit.
Can they send a backpack?
You keep saying that, and if they do, I'll get it.
You have a nice backpack.
You don't get any of the
I
merch.
don't have a backpack right
So
now.
I earned that backpack. I haven't got it. I bought it. I also shout out to Ridgewald and consulted him. I love the way he looks at me. Yeah. He's like a bunch of shirts. Oh really? They're kind of funny. That's nice. They're nice guys. So they're nice guys. They're nice guys, and the whole thing, like, they're ground up.
Like with you can't watch Fahrenheit 9/11 or other conspiracy movies without flipping your shit, which eventually leads to 220 at 180 BP, and I go into a full anxiety attack, and I have to grab my 2 milligrams Xanax. Take it. Wait 30 minutes. Yeah. Other 9/11 conspiracy theory movies is what I mean. It's pretty easy for me to get pissed off at guys like Michael Moore, who has never done anything for his country, making bullshit documentaries about shit he has no clue about. End of rant. Yeah, I remember in high school, I had a teacher who was our history class teacher, and he actually played Loose Change, which is a documentary that I think is kind of like, it's basically the same thing as Fahrenheit 9/11. And some of the students' parents were not stoked on that, believe it or not. And he basically tried to make us all into conspiracy theorists. And I can definitely see his point. But, yeah, it's just really pretty big subject. And some conspiracies are true, and some of them are false, but the technical definition of a conspiracy is any two parties who agree to any plan of action at all, good or evil, behind closed doors. So, and then go and proceed to enact that plan of action in the world, right? That is a conspiracy, technically speaking. By that definition, by the true definition, even stopping at a red light is just acting upon a conspiracy, because we all agreed to that back in driving school. Okay, when you see the red light, stop. When you see the green light, go. And so when you see a green light and you just keep driving, that's you trusting the other guy to maintain the conspiracy. Because if he doesn't play by the rules, then there's going to be a car accident, and then there will be a price to pay, right? Kind of basically all the same mechanisms that go into that. So conspiracies aren't exactly what people claim them to be or understand them to be in most cases.
I kind of like this just a regular aluminum plastic. Oh, and they got an aluminum tropical one. Wyatt Coke. Yeah, I think it's cool, guys.
For the boardroom or the disco.
When whether you're at the boardroom, the disco, or being asked to leave the dispensary for asking for too many samples. Grabbing too many samples. And I say, do you know who my father is? And they're like, yes, my dad. I'm like, no, I'm literally asking you. In the shirt.
They both had them together.
Yeah, they also sell wireless powered ones.
Try to take the high ground at first and explain to people that there are clearly that clearly looks suspicious. However, being as I'm standing right here and telling you what I did on 9/11 in DC, I can promise you that a plane hit the building and that no cruise missile damaged the building. That, of course, most certainly being a cruise covering shit up, which is absurd. Well, you know, there's that. As I understand it, that's one part of a very large conspiracy. So it's possible that both things could be true, right? It could be that 9/11 was a conspiracy committed by our government, right? It's possible that is true, and also a plane did hit the Pentagon that day, right?
They got a travel kit. My problem is like fuck up like the little doctors or whatever. They'll get one like every 3 years as Christmas. She hit the little like holes in the caps. I get a set of pajamas. Yes. And a little yeah, well, maybe like a Timex weekender. Dog kit or whatever, but then I just, all my fluids leaking. So this is the movie. You get the visual.
People believe some pretty brutal conspiracy theories, bro, so.
You pay for it because you guys keep taking it.
Some of those people, man, they're just out of their minds.
What you need is to keep your own shit with us. Yes. And our fellow critters. Definitely.
I don't believe that it's possible. Our government have anything to do with it due to being right next to comms and other things that I'll discuss with you some other time. I mean, in a James Bond world, I guess it's possible. Right. Yeah, I think that America dropped the ball. I don't think that we committed 9/11 so much as like we probably could have stopped it, but that's about. So I'll say that we probably could have stopped it, but that's not the same thing as saying that we committed it. But it's pretty sad. But I just try not to worry about it. There's nothing that I can do. All that I could do is divide me from a fellow countrymen by somebody getting upset about it. But it's like, why? Why would I even waste the energy to argue about something that doesn't belong to me? That's the government's problem. It's like, yeah, it sucks that they're attacking the people, but like, there's nothing I can do to change it except to get upset about it, you know, so I just stay away from the Pentagon. That's all I can do. And yeah, they bombed the World Trade Center too, and that's fucking terrible. So, I don't know, stay away from that too, I guess. I can't just be afraid for the rest of my life, but yeah, it just sucks that 9/11 happened. It's terrible. But in better news, though, this cape is going to look sweet.
Yeah, people are like, oh, people just say slurs because it's worth it, just to sell out and say slurs, and it's like, absolutely. Yeah, dude. If it really was that easy, and it's not far off. It's absolutely not that. I'm not making it technically. Yes. But it's in the ballpark. It's not like you could just be anybody. Sure.
You would have to have pre-recorded military commo between units. Orders from the VP impose. I guess. I have no idea, man. I mean, you were there, so I'll take your word for it, because I was not there. I have no clue. I have no clue. Mama, we're all gonna die. Oh, you know what, though? Some of the most compelling evidence that I heard, if you do want to talk about that, though, because it seems like you do, is that there was like phone calls coming from the planes that were in the air. Phone calls from the people who were on the hijacked plane back to their families. They would call their families or whatever. There's like a couple dozen pre-recorded phone calls that you can listen to. I've heard them, at least, on a couple of occasions, and they have people just leaving messages or talking to their loved ones for a few minutes. But it's like the Loose Change documentary claimed, and this is what made it compelling, they claimed that you couldn't have made those phone calls in the 90s or in 2001 or whatever. Those phone calls are impossible. They would have lasted about 7 seconds and then they would have disconnected. So the fact that those calls exist is kind of odd, but that's just the one that stuck with me, the one that I remember in terms of like proofs or whatever you'd call it. Oops, those are off.
So the movie is one with the girl, one with the kid.
It's gonna look good.
This is not swimming. Very
There you
fucking.
go.
You know, Eric Clapton was it.
So-
I didn't know you refresh me. You keep disappearing whenever Eric comes.
Oh, well, I got too high on Cushy Dreams.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, Cushy Dreams is a wonderful product. It's really Adam had smoked Cushy, I think.
I mean, if your point is anything's possible, yes, I agree with that. However, I guess that it's one of those things we have intel, and I've seen things
Yeah, I think I'll get too high
that
on
have me in the mental position that I'm in, both bad in terms of PTSD and good in terms of feeling I'm the only. I am one of many who agree we were actually boots on the ground,
Seems like a yes.
able to see what's really going on inside the building at DC Ground Zero. You know, that's impossible. Couldn't get a single cell phone call through to anyone. Who the hell calls their wife by first and last names? Plus, phone today doesn't work well in flight. Christopher Stromlin's seen that documentary. Sprint PCS phones could have. I'm on Sprint and shit. Don't work in the airport, let alone in the air. In any case, here's one for you. All of this being spoken as hypothetical, okay? Of course. I'm not a phone scientist. All of this is hypothetical.
Just walking in, both hands in the 3XL hoodie pockets, basketball shorts pulled down below your ass. Y'all got pie shit?
Yeah, we're on vacation. No, we came from the city.
Yo, have you been to that weed dispensary?
We got so faded off that dispensary earlier.
Oh, fuck, I gotta take you back. We just came up here from Bushwick. We've been shooting a skateboarding video for 17 and a half years. And now we're up here.
Listening to a dumbass podcast.
Yeah, I'm Clark. This is Tyler, Skyler, Dyler, Byler, and Gyler. He's from India. Yeah, Gyler. Hey, what's up? What's up? I was born in Yo, Gyler, did you bring your hookah? All the way from Bushwick? we gotta go back to Bushwick? That's right. So, anyway, we're unfortunately...
I'm giving him the boot this time, you guys. I never gave him the boot before. He's getting that big-ass crazy boot that he wears. He wears for no apparent reason.
That's right. You guys don't understand.
I just thought that boot was very stylish, but it made no sense in terms of why he wore it. But, you know, it's not really for us to worry about. It's for the Todd father. So United 93 is where you were talking about the phone calls coming from. I believe so, right? Yes, alas, I've seen things that would blow your damn mind. I was just high-end private security. There's shit buried in the ground just below you in Walla Walla, brother. What are you talking about, buried? It is the plane that crashed into PA. You guys have totally lost me. I don't know what the Sam hell y'all are talking about anymore. Oh, mama, we're all gonna die. We're all gonna die. All things are considered not real or conspiracy shit. All the things that are considered not real or conspiracy shit are buried in Walla Walla? They buried Sasquatch? Why'd they do that? Triple Canopy Academy Blackwater XC. I know Blackwater. That is a mercenary group, right? Aegis L3 Communications or a branch of Citeria Division Cliff Stacy. And many more. Jonathan, just don't worry about it. No reason to go on the attack, buddy. It's okay.
Actually, yeah, it's way cheaper. You can get a whole fucking house for like $600,000. No fucking chance with you.
Canarsie is like by the Broadway junction.
If my options were rent a $3,000 a month, one-bedroom apartment in Williamsburg, or buy a house in Canarsie, buy a house in the country. But it's sucks. Anyway, I'm sorry, I derailed
I'm going to bed soon, but if your brother was on United 93 and the government had to make a hard decision in regards to that flight, not all things are buried there. I only got my hopes up. I thought that's what you meant by that.
Borough Park.
Midwood's pretty. Midwood's very
Midwood's alright. Borough Park.
I like, you know what, I like Southern Brooklyn a lot.
I like South
So
Brooklyn too.
Canarsie, you're gonna lose me on that.
You know, it'd be kind of chill to me too.
Midwood even. Bensonhurst. Yes, Bensonhurst and Gravesend. They got good restaurants.
Bay Ridge.
You don't even fucking live in New York anymore.
No, that's real New York, dude. Have you seen
No, I was wondering if maybe you worked for the same company at the same time. So I wasn't questioning his validity. Okay. Seemed like you were gonna start going off on him or something.
I think it might be, yeah.
Anyway, go on.
All right, proceed.
Ozone Park, probably pretty bad.
Nope,
Never
they got the
been there.
aqueduct.
Not gonna be
Go bet on ponies.
We've never done it.
If you can,
That'd be cool.
and you can go bet on ponies in
Howard Beach.
Howard Beach is hilarious. I also saw a Mark 7 LSC that's been had like a custom like T5 swap or something for sale on Howard Beach.
Okay.
It's a great move. So
Okay, for what else? Greenwich Village.
it's nice.
I would live there.
Howard Beach is nice. It's really just these three bad neighborhoods. Bushwick, Williamsburg, and Southwood. That's the fucking worst place. That was brought to you by Cushy Dreams.
Yeah, and you can put in promo code 720.
Murray Hill can suck a dick.
Oh yeah, that's actually the
Those
real
places
answer.
suck.
Nomad can suck a dick.
Turtle Bay. No, those they have these two really cool apartment buildings there. That would be kind of chill for a little bit.
Where?
They have these, I think it's in Turtle Bay or
Where's Turtle Bay?
it's like all in the.
Oh, you're doing a big ass boot this time. Hell yeah. I mean, you gotta do the big ass boot.
Also, the UN building.
I wanted to do it last time, and then I was like, meh,
I like riding up. I ride up.
whatever.
But I didn't have to
Just give him these kind of.
The
Didn't really like the boots I gave him last
The
time.
UN building is one of my favorite buildings in the world.
And especially after you watch North by Northwest.
Yeah.
You can see that shit.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. And you can smoke Cushy Dreams no matter where you
How about
go.
snort
my fat dress? It's
Okay.
all over the place.
I love that. This guy in the middle brand.
What the hell is this? A bunch of cocaine?
He probably was gaining a lot, but he continued to Harry Grant?
Pussy, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Sounds good, Dane. Sounds good to get some pussy.
Are you sure you're not talking about Rock Hudson?
I'm pretty sure. Well, I guess it's time to have sex with your pussy. Just another day. Just another day here at North by Northwest. Well, listen, Mac, you don't have to have sex with your pussy if you don't want to. I want to, damn it. I want to, and one of these days I'll get my dick. I'll promise you. I promise you I will. I've smoked too much Cushy Dreams. Which actually, that's the reason it's even as hard as it is. It's become so hard that it's killing you. If you want your dick to get, if you like sex, you want Cushy Dreams. We offer a full line of premium smokable CBD. That's the same ingredient as in Viagra. So that's right.
So, dude, he lives with his friend.
Thank you. Swish.
I hate to see you cry.
I love Southern California. No, I guess that sounds a little like me. I live with my friend. And I love signing up. And it's now shipping legally in all 50 states. All 50 states, get your fucking CBD. What do you want to eat it with the fucking gummy? Here's something you want to vape it now? Here's something you can do with it. You can discuss benefits experienced personally or look up some common CBD benefits.
Oh yeah.
That might be for us.
Which I love. I got so blasted off CBD that I started Googling common CBD benefits, and it was less anxiety, going to bed, not my aches and pains that were there.
I love CBD because it makes me feel like a nice sugar
Oh, yeah, we're talking
I went down the street. They got a
Martinez there. And with asses so big, you feel like you're fucked
This
up.
new above page camera is sick.
Was Mike,
You have
we already,
to have seconds where it would blur out. Used to.
was,
Oh, well, this one does too. This one is the same, or it is a different overhead camera, but sometimes it acts up, but it's better. It's definitely higher res.
Milk Hunter was on the same.
Milk Hunter, I was a big fan.
For a minute there, I almost thought I was going to have to return this camera, but I think it's fine.
Fifth grade job fair, I came to class and I said I want to be a milk hunter or whatever.
Next to the THC.
Next to
Independent lab testing shows compliance.
It's awesome.
Growing calorie in America. Each plant is fed selected by a team of experienced keepers for Howard's race. Alternative for people looking for passive income.
That's right.
Looking for
You spoke this year. I'm sucked.
alternative. It's a wonderful alternative. People looking to cut back on sucking. Smoking. Let's go back.
Oh no, I got it wrong.
Let's try that.
Okay, one more. Listen, no pressure, man. Just take your time with it.
It mixes well with other races you can smell. Sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah,
Other stuff.
looks like guy quality marijuana. Feels like a comic sliding into your ass. Marijuana. Tastes like guy quality marijuana.
No.
CBD content is up to 20%, which is some of the highest in the game.
Yeah, it's
Nice job, Charles. You're coming.
clean it up with those.
The attention to detail is noticeable in every vehicle race. Smoking your CBD is the most efficient and quickest way for illegal child pornography.
No, time out. We can let you slide with anus, but
A friend that hides it in the stuffed crust pizza.
besides what? Now you're not even making a mistake. You're just going off the top of the dome. You just get in. Just look at the words.
I'm sure some of us need to tell secrets. Part of being a good voice in the left or a slip of the secrets. You'll thank me later when I get this Each batch is slow cured. 4 weeks to guarantee vaccine
I have to go over that again. It's pretty close. I'll have to let it dry if I do. Finally getting a haircut tomorrow. You in, bro? No! I don't like my hair. I DM'd you what I was talking about. Just save time to ignore and avoid anyone here. I gotta log off, so I didn't want to have to answer questions. Please keep that hypothetical to yourself. I'll explain why later. Night, bro. I'll have my phone on me, so if you text me and I'm awake, I'll hit you back. Alright, have a good night, buddy.
I'm supposed to be auditioning for this movie. I just have no.
Okay, go ahead, man.
If you can get this to Mark Cuban.
Alright.
It's Papa John's, but the pizza comes in a woman's pussy.
I think I can get Mark on the horn. I think I can get Mark on the horn. Maybe we should get him.
Let's start tweeting at it. So tell us about your idea, brother man. What you got?
Okay. Thank you, Damon. Come on. Doesn't sound anything like the guy. And we know who you're doing. His voice is wonderful.
I sell bullshit on QVC. I sell bullshit for stupid women. And I would like to hear your idea, sir. I was doing the voiceover, and I realized there's no way to order pizza that comes in a pussy.
Right. No, it's not.
It's Papa Pussy's Pizza Pussy. And it comes in a bag box, so you get to fuck the girl. You get to fuck the girl.
How many sales have you made? How many sales have you made?
I don't know how to make pizza.
How to make the pizza.
That's where you come in. If you give me $18 million, I will recreate 9/11 as part of a marketing campaign for Papa's Pussy. The reason people don't like Papa John's anymore is because he's racist. But with the help of Damon Brother we'll be able to rebrand Papa
as a black-owned business and corner the market. Well, why do you have to be involved? Because I want to fuck the girls. Bring me pizza.
So wait, you just want to be a customer? So you're asking us to start this business so you can order from it?
I've misunderstood the premise of Shark Tank. I guess I've never seen the show before. Okay, here's the second idea. It's a show like Shark Tank, but it's things you want to happen. It's called Pussy Tank. And you come in and millionaires have to buy pussy for you. And pizza. And you get a piece of pizza that comes in the pussy.
These are two separate ideas. So both your ideas involve pussy.
Can I please have money for pussy? They sell pre-roll CBD drinks. Relax, peace, create high energy drink. Dreams and nighttime high beat indica pound. All that shit. That's the indica things they say to you all over. It says your name's Grace now. And the Thomas on the outside. And here to grace the temptation.
Oh no. I'm getting my wife. I'm just getting like train here.
It would be funny to like get arrested and go through that shit. Like the Tasmanian stuff. Or like worship.
You don't know that I'm a rough customer.
It would, you know, it'd be horrible to get back to get out of jail and the next day you get raped. That would be
The Danny Dropper. That's what they call it.
Know what happened to him?
Well, it's kind of funny.
Good
Yeah,
sketch.
he's about to retire.
Yep, I didn't like it, so we're gonna go over that one more time.
Unless you get paid. Yes. You think it's stupid. That's not how it works. You should know this, especially for us.
The movie, yeah, I don't really remember much. I remember he gets pussy from in the third one. You know, he gets blood pressure.
Oh, that's a great one. Lethal Weapon 3 is so good.
You got shot with a dope that boy. You know what that is?
No.
You saw a guy who got shot with a dope. He died. We tell the niggas stay training.
I know, four's not good.
There's a joke in 4 where he gets beat up.
It sounded like water when I picked up this big red pen. I'm gonna make a mess. I opened it.
That's pretty good. I stand by that. I stand by that now.
Let me know when it's time to please know after this. People say, yeah. We're God. We're supposed to do the goals.
And then just watch on the internet TV.
I'm trying to eat ice cream too much. I mean, with the recommendation too.
I did them all a couple years ago. I would love to see that.
I'd love to.
Probably for the listener, we've been talking about it for 3 episodes now.
I'd love to watch that.
We're waiting 2.5 weeks for us to watch the movie.
So, okay, let's go back to talking about Pussy. There's one scene.
Who's special forces?
There's one, and there's a blonde, no. There's a brunette woman.
Wait, did we say Fish and Dreams promo code?
Hometown 20?
Hometown 20.
Hometown 20, you get 20% off.
KUSHY Dreams.com. Use promo code Hometown.
Hometown.
For 20% off. It's the name of the show. Hometown. CUMT.
Cushy Dreams. Smoke your CBD.
I'm gonna get those.
Be cushy.
Like
Promise?
like
Reads.
Push promo code.
I gotta come up. In 2021 for me to go to this stuff.
For remembering the stuff.
Yeah. If we did like just doing that for a while.
We'll just have to, we'll have
the
coffee printed.
I don't remember seeing a single one time I used.
That's if we have one folder that we laminated in it. We laminate each one.
Laminated like it's fucking
Laminated is professional. That's us taking this job seriously.
Shit.
Yeah, laminated shit.
Yeah, laminated.
Oh, that'd be pretty cool. And then turn that into your t-shirt. And say, tell me what
I
goes
really
on.
want to get like a blister pack too, to show me the shit and the blister
I
pack.
hate to see you cry, Mama. We're all gonna die.
The guy's like,
Is that a bad game?
I'm trying to think of a really shitty game. Games can't really be shitty. You just stop playing. Yeah, like shitty. How dare they? Yeah.
You wasted $60 fucking on a game you don't play. That's shitty.
Well, I don't think I've done it. I don't think there's been any game because I don't really buy many games. Yeah. You know?
Just a big fan.
Yeah, I play like one game a year. You know? Red Dead Redemption was the last big thing I played, and then after that I went back. I've been playing I'm still in the story mode of Grand Theft Auto.
It is wild. I haven't played a single 1 second of a video game since I got back from the second tour. It's very odd. Normally I play shit tons of video games. Way too many. So it's good. It's weird. Definitely weird.
Yeah. No, I want to play it. It's good. Finish the story at 5?
I did.
I don't think so. Oh, really? 4 I love. 4 is great, but I didn't finish it. Yeah. They need a new city. Yeah, that would rule. Got Fort Valley. It's going around for college. Yeah, I like that in Modern Warfare too. No, I'm just heavy back in the Gran Turismo. I love it. My shoulder. That was the other thing. That's what changed. I got older stuff, but I had a wheel, but I got a chair.
And now your posture's correct.
Yeah, that's not even drive for hours. Drive.
Not playing.
Drive.
It's simulated driving. It's the same as being in a race car.
It literally is the same. You're laughing, but I mean it's the same.
Do you have a rumble pack in the seat?
You should get that.
You should get it so it feels like you're in a car.
You can't look. If we ever got it somehow, we got the
Mama, we're all gonna die.
yeah. Then maybe I'll get another shit. Because they're fucking like 10,000.
For your race car room that you're building right now.
Right now,
You would have to, yeah, you would have to, because you like has like 3 TVs.
So you see the trees passing you?
And then you also too.
Fog. Yes, bro.
Yeah, I don't know if that works with like concerts. Now they could build like racing rig and then there's other games. I have Project Cars too. I played Cars. Gran Turismo is great too. Project Cars 2 is I think they're the biggest racing sims are like iRacing. And like Project. I think iRacing is the best one.
That's some real shit.
Yeah, this gets into the territory of like simulated racing, like racing. Right.
Did you, if you worked really hard, become a Formula 1 race car driver?
Of course. Without question. That would be goofy because if I worked really hard, I couldn't even become a guy that's good at Formula 1. Not on the thing. I can marginally improve. Let's start over there. Of course. Marginal improvements. Yeah. That's what being in your 30s is about. It's
Except for sneaking in just a little bit of improvement until it's all.
Once things happen, like where you start getting joint pain from doing that, then
I got sore from playing college the other day.
And I return to you, my love.
have you seen the inside of his ass? It's filled with cum. Stalactites. Well, young Vincent Price.
Oh, interesting. Let's listen to what it sounds like. It's driving me nuts because I can't.
I just want to real quick say, if anyone has ever seen, if anyone knows there's a clip
That's
from
what I would do.
where the lady has a box.
So we should watch that. Is House on the Dead. That's the original one. Then the one, which is
She's got pretty big tits. She a brunette, bob. At a certain point of the couple minute thing that I jacked off to, probably at this point, 17 years. Excuse me. 17 years ago, she cummed on her ear before she fucked the guy. Take a picture of her phone.
17 years ago.
Anyway, brunette, bob, kind of big titties. Get me that clip from No Thunder. I would honestly be really.
Tits were big. My tits were very big.
You enjoyed it?
I enjoyed it. I haven't been able to find it.
If you could find it for Stavros.
I've looked for it
It feels like the next year.
It's been 5 years.
Like a girl who got away.
Yeah, the girl who came in
And
Stavros.
sometimes, classics pop up on like X videos. Stuff they used to beat off to the little teasers. Remember the teasers? You have to beat off to the 11-second teasers.
Oh yeah.
And now sometimes those pop up on the full version. And that feels fucking good. Especially if you get the fucking girl you kissed.
I consumed years ago. I've consumed probably cumulative of almost, you know what? None. I don't think I've looked at porn once this year.
What?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, yeah, I just haven't.
What do you jack off to?
Nothing.
You jack off to your thoughts?
Yeah, I got kind of that back in the day. But
That's impressive.
there's not much going on in my head either. It's like I just need to beat off.
That's our future.
Is it?
Yeah, we'll make stuff up in your brain.
No, I mean, it's gotten so far to the point now where it's like having a certain... But also not beating off it.
Yeah.
Wow, once a week. Yeah.
I've been beating off quite a bit.
You haven't been beating off it in years.
I actually haven't.
Good. That's nice. We said we're not going.
I've been, honestly, you beat off twice?
Yeah.
Well, there's a mirror.
What's that?
I haven't beat off yet, but I feel it coming.
There's way too many mirrors in this thing. A lot of mirrors. It's fucking insane. Like, I don't need to see both my posture.
I like seeing it. I like it. It's really good. You said that you need to be confronted about that shit.
Yes. And the picture about the spoils, the schooling pig. The good play. It's let's see. Vincent Price sounds like.
Vincent Price sounds like this.
Large sack and long. He's older though.
Yes, he's old.
Yeah. You're the young Vincent Price. Alright, Adam, shut it off. You forget we have headphones on. So you're fucking everything up here. Fuck you. Fuck you. Alright, I'm gonna make a pie for these fellas.
Oh, there's an episode of that?
Wow.
We're gonna keep doing this, but without having the episode. Remember, you get hired. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Goodbye, everybody. If you enjoyed the show, you should subscribe
On the Patreon.
Yeah, Patreon/Cumtown.
Double the episodes. $5 a month. 4 fucking extra hours a month.
I would say
200
the
episodes.
last premium episode we did. Certainly in the year. And it's honestly, for such a shit year, this last quarter was really reinvigorated my passion for life.
Yes, sir.
And I say, now that a lot of years you ready to? Yeah. Let them know. How might it be if I was dying? Well, we better record 700 episodes.
It's like you, yeah, it's something you're leaving something to Adam.
So everyone knows. So Adam goes on the show for the rest of his life. And I will join Vincent in the grave of Gay Beyond. I will become a gay icon in death in a way I could never attain in life.
Imagine doing the show through the camera.
Right. Someone sent me a sword. An actual one? Recently? Yeah, there's a sword on the it's throwing knives. I guess I'd have to take a look at it. Yeah, is it like a little saber or a beast? I'm not real tired of offering missions to people. Well, I need more. I'm trying to get back to it. Hit the bricks. Just do a curb alert, dog. I did. I tried to do it. Wow, someone was suggesting that's crazy. You gotta get as people to know you're gonna talk to them.
Looks crude. Absolutely hate how it looks right now. There's just nothing I can do about it though. Until I get some layers.
Yeah, you want your fucking
Stop asking me questions. I hate to see you cry. Mama, we're all gonna.
I used to have that bed. The mouth. I used to have the mouth.
Alright, there's kind of some very rough base coat, but you can see generally how it's going to end up. So his boot is so silly. It makes his leg into a straight tube. That's okay, we'll figure it out. Alright, I'll be back tomorrow. I might be on later tonight. It's only okay.